Good morning, Hank. It's Sunday, it's Newsday, and the big news this week, aside of course from the unexpected reappearance of my puff, is that a gas leak led to the explosion of 3 buildings in Bozeman, Montana. Oh my gosh, Hank, when I heard about the explosion, the first thing I thought was, oh, I hope Hank and Catherine are okay. Maybe someone got so mad about the Truth or Fail subscription box spamming problem that it led to violence. Sorry about that, by the way. We didn't think it would happen and it will never happen again. This in spite of 3 facts. 1, Bozeman, Montana is 202 miles away from your house in Missoula. 2, at the time of the explosion, you weren't in your house in Missoula because you were in Florida. And 3, the explosion occurred at 8:19 in the morning. And Hank, one thing that can incontestably be said about you and 8:19 in the morning is that if there were an explosion that did not involve your bed, you're fine. So even though you don't live in Bozeman, don't leave the house before 10 o'clock in the morning, and are currently situated in Florida, I read this news article with great worry because I associate Montana with you and Catherine, people I like and don't want to get blown up in a gas explosion. Meanwhile, at approximately the same time, there's this mutiny going on in the army in Bangladesh, which would have been hilarious for its incompetence had it not killed so many people and also endangered the fragile government. Now, Hank, I'd like to say that I was really worried about this mutiny and generally with the political instability in Bangladesh, particularly given that Nerdfighters have raised thousands of dollars, which right now is being spent to rebuild schools and build water filtration systems in rural Bangladesh. But Hank, to be perfectly honest, I found myself more worried about a gas explosion in Bozeman, Montana, 200 miles away from your house, than I was about the fragile situation in Bangladesh. Which makes me hate myself. What I'm arguing, Hank, is that intimacy leads to empathy. Clearly I've got some work to do to get it into my caveman brain that people I don't physically know can still be really real. And it occurs to me that maybe one way to do that is to use the people you already know, like me, to connect you to people that you don't know yet, like people who are poor in Bangladesh. To that end, Hank, I'd like to announce my half of the Poning Google Challenge. Hank, for every $10 that we raise for the Uncultured Project between now and March 22nd, I will eat 1 peep on March 23rd. So for instance, if we raise $1,000, I will eat 100 peeps on March 23rd. I actually gagged from thinking about it. That's a lot of peeps. And then I'll make a video showing you what it's like when someone eats 100 or 200 or God please no more peeps. And you will laugh because that's the kind of person you are. And then a few months from now, Sean will make you a video showing the school that you built, the real school that will educate real kids for a really long time, and then you'll cry. That's right, Hank, nerd fighting is a full-service emotional operation. We take you to all the possible feelings. The link to donate is in the sidebar, along with more information about what Sean does. Hank, you'll see me on Tuesday as I try to set the Question Tuesday world record, and I better see you soon dressed up as Carrie Bradshaw if you want to avoid a YouTube mutiny. I've been working a little bit on my intra-camera dance moves. I now have dance, 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 closing move! Is that better?